Hey, yo, Q, start them up, bro.
Yeah. Tryna do it, I can. Tryna do it, I can.
Yeah. What's good with all my people today, man? It's your boy Joe, back at it again on this channel. Glad to be back with another video today. I'm not even gonna waste no time. You already know the whole thing. Not God, not an end all be all. You know, I'm not right or wrong. I'm just speaking from my mind and speaking from my heart. You feel what I'm saying? I got a real important topic today. And just quick disclaimer, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not looking to offend nobody with what I'm saying of any kind. You know what I'm saying? What's understood don't need to be explained. But check me out, man. So I've been thinking about it, right? And I feel like in this lifetime, we definitely try to make ourselves of great importance, right? In the eyes of the public, in the eyes of ourselves, we try to, build ourselves up to be this all-important being. Or maybe, especially in our current day society, we tell our struggles and we explain how we have it really bad being a man, being a woman, or even being they, them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my people in the LGBTQ plus community. Love y'all, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying? But, nah, man. It's just different ways that I believe is currently separating us. Trying to separate ourselves of greater struggle or of just greater importance, which, if you think about it, and this is just my opinion, it's all subjective. Because, bro, no matter how much you're going through, someone else is still going to think they got it worse. Or someone else that's looking at your situation will be like, yeah, you got it bad, but this person's got it worse. For example, shout out to all my women who watch my videos, bro. I love every single one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all and all the males and just everybody who comes on this channel, period. But back to the women, right? Check me out. Women be going through it, bro. I won't lie. Women face tons of challenges that have been rooted in the ways of man since the dawn of time. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you can't do this. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, you're not completely capable. You know what I'm saying? We all know the standard ways that have been placed upon the women of our society. You know, women literally get clowned for just trying, bro. Women literally get clowned just for putting forth effort into creating something for themselves. And it's usually from us as men who are clowning them. You know what I'm saying? And then there's men. We struggle too. We struggle with what we'll consider a burden and the responsibilities that have been taught to us from young ages, from about our teenage years, I'd say. And we struggle on a mental level with what we have to do, and sometimes financial, depending on if we have a family or not, and things like that. And it can be a very scary endeavor for everyone. Even people in the LGBTQ plus community, bro. They have to struggle with the way they're perceived and the treatment they can receive depending on the environment and just depending on who they happen to run into. Because they're not even truly allowed to just be themselves at times, man. And they have to go through all this scrutiny and demonization in these religious groups telling them that they're wrong for how they choose to live their lives and things. And it is completely ludicrous. And I personally feel that everyone has gone through it, you know? Every single one of those groups I just named has gone through some form of demonization at some point in their life. Every single person on this earth has faced some type of demonization at some point. Just based off, it could just be based off your gender, your race, your social status. It doesn't matter. And bro, I want us to change that. I want us to really unify. And I want us to come together to realize this. It's that, bro, we're in this life together. We're all going through struggles. We're all going through something due to some circumstances that are just placed on us. Maybe you grow up and you're an African American. Maybe you grow up in a wealthy family. Maybe you grow up and you're your gender, or you choose to change your gender. You're going to face scrutiny at some point just because of who you are. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter how much good you do. It doesn't matter exactly how you choose to live your life. You will face scrutiny just due to who you are. And is it fair? No, but it's going to happen. It happens to all of us. It's happened to me. It's going to happen to you. It's probably happened to both your parents. It's happened to your siblings, your friends. And it don't even be like legit reasons to be scrutinizing. It's just because of the way life has been. And me personally, I feel that all this is happening as a form to divide the people, us, everybody on this planet. And it's led us to this division of like social classes and like people who believe and want to be seen as greater seen as greater value in things. And now we're just living in this world where people are considered quote unquote above and below each other. And it's kind of like, bro, are you serious? Like, how are you above anybody, bro? We're all in this together. We're just humans, bro. Like, literally no human is above the next. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. Nobody is above anyone. Regardless of whatever is done, regardless of any circumstances, nobody is above a single human. At all, in any way, shape, or form. It's not even because we're flawed and because we're all flawed and blah, 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 like I said in previous videos. It's because, like, bro, exactly how are you above anybody? I've heard, obviously we know, like, in the history books and stuff, and this is not like a knife to be thrown at any of my people who watch this who just happen to be white. I still love you. This is not me looking to demonize you. I'm just talking about what's been spoken on. About how, like, people in the history books have claimed, oh, white people are more superior than black people, and how they used to force that down people's throats and made black people feel like they were, inferior. I really hope that's the right word. And then nowadays, I see people on the internet that look like me talking about black people are the most magical beings and the most powerful people, and the white man's been trying to hold you down and this and that. And I'm kind of sitting here like, bro, how? Like, exactly how? I'm not saying that what they're saying is right or wrong. I'm just thinking, like, how exactly are we the most powerful beings on this planet? Like, how does that make any sense? Like, there's still like there's like other races just unaccounted for. So are the Hispanics and the Asians of the world just not important, and they're just NPCs and they just don't count? Their filler characters? It's just white versus black the whole way, huh? That's just how it's gonna be? Come on, man. Like, we really have to stop trying to be the biggest victim or the most important, because at the end of the day, you're neither. You're only that in your eyes, and that's your eyes. And me personally, I feel like the more we continue to hold that mindset is due to our ego. Because our egos want to be the most of anything. We either want to be the most important or the most victimized. And I feel like we're at this point in our society where everyone's looking to do that, or at least majority of us are looking to either be the most important person on this planet, the most important player on our team, or the most anything. Like, our egos really want to be just what we consider the best. Our egos want to be the best or the biggest, the strongest, the biggest victim. They want to have the biggest victim story so that people can be like, oh yeah, I definitely can't relate because they've gone through way more than me. And bro, that is just stopping us from really just like living in harmony type deal. I understand that life is hard and, you know, a lot has happened and you may have been hurt by certain people. Maybe you're a woman and you've been hurt by a man or a few men. Maybe you're a man and you've been hurt by a few women. Maybe you're in the LGBTQ plus community. LGBTQ plus. Yep, I said it right. I hope I did. I definitely said it right. And, you know, you've been scrutinized by both sides. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're white and you've happened to be called by a black person. Maybe you're a black guy or a black girl and you've been called the you know what word by somebody who's white or of any other race that just isn't black. Bro, listen, life is hard and we've all been hurt. I get it. And I am not, you know, neglecting your story. I feel for you because it is hard and getting hurt sucks. But just know that everyone is getting hurt. And just because everyone's getting hurt does not mean that your story isn't valid or that you don't matter. Because you do. You matter 100%. But try to have the perspective of you're not alone in that pain. It may feel like it, but I guarantee you there is someone out there who can totally relate. They may not completely understand because it wasn't the exact same situation, but they can have a feel for it, at least, at the bare minimum. They can at least be on the same level as you. Even if the circumstances are not anywhere near the same, they can totally feel for it. And that is what I believe is true, at least in my life. And bro, I want us to live and work together in this lifetime, man. I'm tired of us always trying to separate ourselves as if that's what we have to do, and that's only what's been taught. We've been taught to separate ourselves and to look down on other people, and we've been taught to, you know, be the alpha of our friend groups, of our races, of our social groups. Bro, it's perception. If you're going based off of who's got the most money or who makes, you know, who's seen by the most people, who's the most attractive and who like gets the most attention, bro, that's all subjective, bro. Because at the end of the day, not everyone's gonna agree with your way of life and the way you perceive yourself, you know? Learn to put your ego in check is what I really want to get at. Put your ego in check to the point where you're not trying to separate yourself based off of greater importance or your victimology. Just being the victim. We've all been victims of something. And we're all also extremely important. We all contribute to this life in some way, shape, or form of great importance. Just your presence alone is greatly important to somebody. Your presence is important to me because you're watching this video. Like, I can appreciate you for that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you just for being here and just being alive and being, you know, in this lifetime with me. I might not even know you personally, but I'm just grateful that you're here. You know what I'm saying? I hope the message is clear and I hope you guys can understand what I'm saying. Let's just unify, man. Let's live together and let's just... Love has no bounds. Love has no limits. Let's just live in this life and let's live this life together and enjoy it and have fun, you know? Instead of us constantly trying to just separate ourselves. We're in this together and that nothing can change that. No matter how much you try to separate yourself, you'll still be a part of you'll still be a part of something. You come into this life on your own, but throughout this life, you're never alone. And you don't know, technically, no, you're never alone because you're still in your mom's stomach and then you come out and then you're surrounded. You know what I'm saying? I just hope that what I've said has been understood. And then once again, I'm not right or wrong. I'm just speaking my mind. I must go, though. I love you guys. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed what I spoke about. I would love to have a conversation with you guys about how you feel about what I've said. Hit me up on any of the social medias at the end of the video or comment down below, all right? I love you guys. I gotta go. Ayo, take over.
100 bands in the fucking night. Hella shorty once, I swear I love her.